this is my 3-2-1 assignment. So for the 3 things I learned in weeks 13 and 14, 1, sustainable design considers both the environment and the human. 2, design is a matter of social justice. And 3, universal design acknowledges that the matters of human health, environmental health, and social justice cannot be separated. For my 2 enduring understandings, 1, I realized that there are a lot of things that big companies can do to be more sustainable if they only put the effort in and actually do it. Like an example would be Ford's green roof, which is really cool. But I do think that in real life it can be, I guess I could say I'm a little bit pessimistic about it, because I do think that, of course, it's important for them to make changes like that, but I also feel like having this green roof doesn't really cancel out a lot of the environmental and even social problems that big companies can contribute to, and I would be worried that they might take on projects like the green roof and kind of use those as like a distraction, or say, look at this, look what we're doing, isn't that wonderful, and not really make any other changes. My second one was that sometimes people's needs conflict. Like they talked about it in the Ed Roberts Campus video. Sometimes, something that helps one person could make something worse for another person. But if you put careful thought and consideration into a design, then all people could use the environment according to their needs. I think it's really easy for people to say, this idea of a building that works for everyone is really good in theory, but it would never work in real life. And the truth is, most of the time, people's needs just are ignored and not really considered. And if they were considered, then there would be a lot more buildings like the Ed Roberts Campus building. And for my question related to the material or the real world, I would like to ask myself, like, how can I advocate for people more when I'm not going to be in the role of designer, as I'm going to be like a speech language pathologist? How can I maybe push the designers around me to be more universal? Maybe if there are being renovations done in the hospital wing that I work in or something like that, how can I encourage them to listen to people who might be affected by their designs? So yeah, I guess it's really more of a challenge for me personally than a question, but that is my question.